Hey everybody, Colton R here. Welcome back to more Madden NFL 2002. In the last episode, we went to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars, and we lost. And it was a close one. You're probably like, what happened in the last episode? Well, Tim Couch threw a pick and kind of screwed us from winning the football game. But that's fine. We played 4 games. That's a quarter of the season. So, we still got 12 games left. And here's what's crazy about Week 8. We got a bye week, Week 8. And then it's just, the rest of the schedule. We got the Bears after the bye week. Then we got the Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, Titans, Patriots, Jaguars again, Packers, Titans. So yeah. Obviously there's a lot of football to play, as you can see. And right now, we are headed back to Cleveland to play the Chargers, the San Diego Chargers. Right now, they're currently the Los Angeles Chargers. Why are they in Los Angeles right now? We don't know. But back then, they used to be called the San Diego Chargers, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that. And I don't really get why San Diego left technically the Chargers left San Diego. I don't know why they left San Diego to go to Los Angeles. But what's crazy is they actually were founded in Los Angeles, so I don't know. Guess nostalgia maybe. But to be honest, they were first founded in LA. The Chargers were founded in LA, and then they played 1 season in LA. Then they moved to San Diego to play, what was supposed to be the rest of their seasons, like a big majority of their seasons. And then they decided, let's do a quick 360 and go back to LA for some reason. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. The Chargers should always be in San Diego, but nope, they're in Los Angeles for some reason. And you got that guy Jim Harbaugh hosting,
regular season battle between
not
the
hosting,
Browns and the Chargers.
but coaching the.
Both teams seem ready to go, so I'll send this one
the
over
Chargers.
to John.
Thanks for the update, JB.
So yeah, I don't know why Jim
These
Harbaugh's
teams are ready to get things
coaching the
going down
Chargers.
the field.
Well,
Let's
actually, I
get
do
this
know.
one
It's
started.
because he
Yep,
cheated.
This is going to be a tough
Jim
battle.
Harbaugh
I think
cheats,
it's going to go right down to
just
the
like
wire.
how he cheated to win all those football games and all those Big Ten titles and that national title, which hopefully will get, taken away sooner or later. But yeah, I still do not know why the Chargers left San Diego to go to LA. It's a mind-boggling thing. And they made a lot of people from San Diego mad about that move. And here comes Butch Davis, head coach of the Browns. Alright, Chargers, they select heads, and they won the toss. And they will elect to receive. Oh, they want the football. Okay, that's fine, bro. That's fine, we'll kick it off to you.
Let's get today's game started.
And we're
Dawson
off,
gets it
playing
off.
football.
The Chargers start the drive from the 27. Leslie, what have you heard?
Pat, I caught up with the head coach to get his pregame thoughts, and he said that he expected to see some great plays on the field today. They came ready to play. We'll see if the coach's prediction comes true.
And there's a penalty.
Brown
And
with the
it's a
takedown at the
face
28.
mask, a 15-yard face mask penalty.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 92.
He's lucky his head's
Great.
still on the way he got yanked down there.
Penalties. Penalties there. Penalties over there. Penalties over here. There's going to be
Ball on
so
their
many
own
penalties
43.
that might lose the game due to these penalties. And that's fine.
Flutie
It's the
sets up.
Browns. It's always the Browns.
He gets the carry.
They like to find ways to lose football games.
Ellsworth makes the stop
Well,
at the
I'm
46.
trying to find out ways to win them football games, but they are like, nah.
Ball
We're
on
going
their
to try
own
and find ways to
47.
lose football games. Sheesh. And besides, the quarterback of the San Diego Chargers in 2001 is
Drops
Doug
back to
Flutie.
throw.
Doug Flutie.
Out over to
We
the
are
left.
giving him too much time to throw the
Was
football.
the intended target.
And he's like in his 40s, I think. I don't know. Sheesh.
Ball on their own 47.
But yeah, Doug Flutie's got to be like 40 years
They go
old
back
in this
in
game.
time. Flutie hands it off. Rudd brings him down at the 46.
Let's see. He graduated in 1985. So,
The
pretty sure he
Chargers will
graduated in
punt it here.
1985. It was somewhere in the 80s, mid-80s. He graduated in mid-1980s, and he played about 16 seasons. And almost his 40s. He'd be like in his late 30s. But either way, we got the ball back. Alright, let's go. Ooh, wide receiver deep post. That sounds nice.
Ball on their own 20. Steps back. Couch
Johnson.
lets the pass fly.
Incomplete.
Batted down. Harrison.
Did a nice job of breaking up that pass play.
Woof. And they're lucky that one fell incomplete. A lot of these tips get gobbled up by the defense.
Halfback screen.
Couch to throw it. Scrambling.
Oh, I got
Williams
sacked.
with the tackle at the 15.
Alright, this time we're going
Ball on their own
halfback flare.
15.
And hopefully I don't get sacked.
Back to throw. Out over to
Wide
the left.
open.
Johnson,
And I
the
overthrew it.
intended target. A little
Great.
too much mustard on that one, John.
Well, he
That's
slung it in
great.
there, but the receiver just couldn't come up with it.
The Browns
Alright, well,
will punt
gotta
it here.
punt it. And fair
White
catch.
felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
He's looking to throw. Pass is left. He dropped it. The pass falls incomplete.
He's obviously got a cannon for an arm, but sometimes on the shorter passes, you have to know when to put some touch on it.
Ball on their own 36. Flutie with a man in motion. Fletcher gets the toss. Ellsworth with the tackle at the 49.
You know what? You wear down a defense
Third
with this
and
kind of
inches.
running game.
Let's see if we can try and blitz him. Because I know they'll probably run this football here. Nope, they're going to throw it. Oh, but Flutie got
Pulls him
sacked.
down at the 4.
Doug Flutie sacked.
Bennett will punt it away.
Heisman Trophy winner of 1984 got sacked. Up a high snap there. Ooh. Trying to do something. Just pressing circle.
Johnson
and
was
spin.
brought down without getting anywhere.
Well, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
Go-to guy. Let's go with Eric Rett. Let's go with... this one.
He gets the
Oh,
carry.
they knew that. They knew that was coming.
Molden drags down the ball
They
carrier.
knew I was running football.
Good
Okay.
pursuit by the defense on that play.
Yeah, the defense has
Go
some quick
back
linebackers and
to
linemen. They seem to always
passing.
move off their blocks well and in a
Halfback flat.
position to make the tackle.
Something new. And hopefully it works.
Couch
Oh,
drops
Quincy
back to
Morgan,
throw.
he's wide open.
Passes left.
He's got it.
Morgan. with
He's
the
on his
reception.
feet still.
Number 45.
Almost
brings him
the
down
50-yard
at
line.
46. Back to pass. Throws left.
Throwing to Quincy
And
Morgan. He's
his
got it.
man. McNeil brings him down at the 36. Tim Couch is looking comfortable in the pocket today.
Yeah, he's sitting back there reading the defense and then finding the open guy.
Steps back.
Gonna throw a
Over
Dawson.
to the
There's a
right.
penalty.
Dawson was the
And
intended
it's
target.
holding, of course.
Holding number 64. Offense. Loss of 10 yards.
Of course, of
Held him up
course, of
there.
course,
The
of
rule on the
course.
hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
Ball on the 46-yard line. Looking to throw it. With the pass. Dudley was the intended
Dudley.
receiver. Number 45
incomplete.
didn't even give the receiver a chance.
An interception would have been nice, but a great play either way.
Couch gets set. Blitz is
Oh,
on.
jeez, I'm
The
getting
defense
sacked.
reaches him.
Well, that sucked.
Ball on their own 45. Fifth play of this drive. Back to
Dennis
throw.
Northcutt,
Out
he's wide
over to
open.
the right. Northcutt, the intended receiver. Couch
Well,
didn't get it to him.
Gotta
It
punt it
almost
away
looked like he might have been
again.
trying to throw it to someone else.
Gardaki will punt it away.
And that's gonna be a touchback.
Ball on their own 20. Fletcher gets the carry. Miller drags down the ball carrier behind the line. At the end of the first quarter, it's knotted up. Cleveland 0.
It's the
San
end of the first
Diego,
quarter,
0.
no score after one.
Okay, fans, if you're standing up now, sit down. If you're sitting down, please stand up. If you are lying down, just
Second and 10. Flutie with a man in motion. Blitz with the throw.
We pulled out a blitz and it didn't
leading
work, and oh boy.
Smith stops him at the 45. What do you think about Jeff Graham, John?
This guy's a
Doug
solid
Flutie
receiver.
somehow made
He's
that
very
pass.
productive, and
Don't
he
know
makes
how,
the
but he
tough
did.
catches over the middle.
First and 10. Looking to throw it. Flutie passes left. Conway with the
And
reception.
another pass.
What are your feelings on Conway, John?
He has the potential to be great. He just has to put it all together.
Jones moves in motion. Fletcher gets the carry. McKenzie with the takedown at the 22.
They're showing a real commitment to the running game out there today. They'll probably keep pounding in there again and again.
The rush is on. He gets the carry. McCutcheon stops him at the 11. He was able to pick up good yardage on that play.
This guy has great speed. It allows him to outrun the defenders if he can get around the corner.
Flutie steps back. Rolling right. Number 27
Wow,
brings him
Flutie
down
can
at the 7.
run. Crazy.
Flutie tried to create something on his own there.
The quarterback felt some pressure coming from the outside, and he decided to pull it down and run with it.
Fletcher gets the carry. Miller stops him at the 6.
Third and 5 here. Gotta do something.
Flutie to throw. Throws
He
left.
blitzed and it
Knocked
worked.
away. He saw the pressure and got rid of the ball.
And that's a right decision
Nice.
in that case. Get rid of the
So
ball
I had to go for
and
the
take
field
the
goal.
incomplete.
The offense is having trouble putting something together here.
The offense is going to have to be a little more creative with their play calls the next time they get close to the goal line.
Should be a
Defense
chip shot
had
field goal
enough
for
this
San
time.
Diego.
The kick is up. The
And
kick
it is.
splits the upright. The Chargers out in front. He gets it off. The Browns only a field goal down. Rhett gets the toss.
All right, toss it to the running back.
They look for some room on
And
the
got a
ground.
few
Yeah,
yards.
he didn't
Not too
break that
much,
one for
though.
a big game, but he's doing what he can to help his team move the ball downfield.
They need 7. Couch gets set.
All right, running slants. Thrown to
Pass is
Johnson at the last second, and it's
Johnson,
incomplete.
the intended receiver.
They put some pressure on the quarterback that time.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
2-minute warning coming up. Nickel back in this time. Couch drops back to throw.
Thrown to
Pass is left.
Quincy Morgan. It's
Morgan,
incomplete.
the intended target. He
It was
fires the
way
pass, but it's
too
overthrown.
long a
He just
throw.
threw that pass too hard.
And
The
now to
receiver might have
punt.
caught up with the ball if he used
Just
a little
punt
more
it
touch.
away. It seems like I'm going to return this punt.
Dwight with
And
a
that'll
great
bring us to the
return.
2-minute warning.
And then he just ran out of steam. But I'll tell you this, he gave him great field position.
He's looking to throw. Flutie out over to the right. He just dropped it.
Maybe he heard footsteps.
Nickel back in this time. Jones moves in motion. Blitz is on. Flutie with the pass. Graham showed excellent body control bringing that pass in.
That was a great catch.
Okay.
Maybe the quarterback should go to him more often.
Oh, jeez.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Excuse me.
He's looking to throw. Flutie
Oh, that's a pick.
with the
Oh,
throw.
come on.
Smith brings him down at the 18.
We can't pick anybody off. It's crazy.
Just over a minute still to go. Fletcher on the run.
Oh, cool. We got a tackle for a loss.
Timeout called by San Diego.
And San Diego's calling a timeout.
Ball on the 21-yard line. Flutie under the center. Jones, the man in motion. Flutie to throw it. With the throw. Complete.
Oh, jeez.
Ellsworth pulls him down at the
San
11.
Diego calls another
On
timeout.
the offense. We have one timeout remaining.
Gotta stop San Diego on this freaking third
Ball
down.
on the 11-yard line.
And they
Flutie
throw,
lets
and
it
it's
fly.
incomplete.
He dropped
Cool.
it. He felt the pressure there.
Gotta go for the
The
field
play
goal.
didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
It's up. The kicker
And he
gets
makes
all
it.
of that one. The Chargers out in front. He gets it off. They'll start this drive from the 20.
Somewhat of a good return. Got to the 20-yard line. All right, we gotta score a touchdown
Ball
with
on their own
44
20.
seconds left. Excuse me. Oh man, I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden.
Back
All
to
right,
throw.
here we go. Dawson,
Couch with the pass.
and he got it.
A terrific effort.
All right, we gotta hurry up to line, hurry up to line, hurry up to line.
Watch what happens here.
Hurry, hurry,
After a play
hurry.
like that, the defense
Clock-
needs to
the
be
clock
more
is
aware
continuing
of the
to
big
run.
play. They can't let that type of thing happen very often.
Hurry, 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 hurry! Snap the ball, snap the ball, snap the ball, snap the ball. Go!
Quick drop.
Oh,
With the
Kevin
throw.
Johnson's wide open.
Johnson was the intended target. He swatted that one down.
You know, he did what
All
you
right,
taught
they'll
to do.
stop the clock
That's take
for a
away
little
the
bit.
ability for the receiver to catch the ball. He can't catch it. You knock it down.
Blitz is coming.
Dawson,
Couch throws right.
and he caught it.
McNeil
Oh, he's getting double
down
teamed.
at the 12.
Wait, hold on, timeout, timeout, timeout.
Serious yardage with that pass. Let's take a look.
Wait, what? We
and
didn't
see
call
why it
timeout?
was
Are you
successful.
kidding me?
Yeah, everybody was on the same page
Okay,
there.
now we call
the
timeout.
receiver's skills allowed him to do a great job of beating the
Okay,
coverage.
slants.
First and 10. Drops back to throw. Couch scrambles out
I
of the
got
pocket.
sacked.
Wiley reaches the quarterback and hauls him down. Couch drops back to throw.
Gonna throw to Quincy Morgan. Ah,
Morgan
incomplete.
drops it.
And nothing is more disheartening to a quarterback than a drop
Excuse me.
pass.
All right, well, I guess it's a freaking field goal.
Dawson lines up for the field goal.
But we will get the ball to start the second half, so we'll take the field goal.
The kick is up.
Kick is up. It's
The
good.
kick sails through the upright. So at halftime, it's anyone's game with the score San Diego 6, Cleveland 3.
Alright, we're gonna resume the game. Then I'm gonna make a coaching strategy here. I'm gonna make Quincy Morgan my number 2 wide receiver. Excuse me. Ow, hurt my knuckle. Ow.
We'll go back to the play on the field.
Just smacked it against my freaking drawer. I smacked it against the drawer because this is how I usually get my mic to stand up. I just open an empty drawer and just talk out of this. Talk with my microphone. Just so it's at, voice at mouth level when I sit down to record these videos.
Not much offense so far.
Now, the way this game is going, it'll probably be the defense that wins this one by forcing a turnover or bad field position.
All right.
Or just plain wearing out the offense.
Wide receiver streak.
The Browns only a field goal down. Couch to throw.
Johnson.
Pass is left. Batted away.
He threw into pretty heavy coverage there.
The defense was all over that one. They're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Ball on their own 26. The Browns line up in the shotgun.
Oh,
Blitz is coming.
Sacked.
He's brought down. Passing situation here. Back
Thrown to Quincy Morgan, and it's incomplete.
Morgan was the intended target. Leslie Visser has the halftime update for us.
Pat, I asked the head coach about the kind of adjustments
Now
they
we
made
got a
in
punt.
the locker room. And he
Great.
stressed the fact that this game looks like it's going to come down to the team that made that one big mistake. He wanted his team to focus on ball control and clock management in the second half. It looks like this game is going to be a nail-biter, go right down to the wire. Pat?
Thanks for your report, Leslie. Flutie under the center. The Chargers use motion. Fletcher gets the carry. Ellsworth makes the stop at the 37.
When you establish a run, it makes the play-action pass more effective.
2nd and 7. Flutie with a man in motion. Looking to throw it with the pass. Graham with the reception. Flutie got that one out there in a hurry.
That quarterback is really special. Not only does he have the arm, but he can also guide it in there with some touch if he needs to.
The Chargers up by 3, using motion. Fletcher gets the carry. Sanders pulls him down at the 50.
Committing to the running game will add effectiveness to your passing attack. When the defense is looking pass, you run. When the defense is looking run, you go downfield.
Excuse me.
Ball at midfield. Dwight, the man in motion. Blitz is coming.
And
Fletcher
nowhere to
gets
go.
the carry.
Cool.
the 50-yard line. Flutie under the center. The Chargers use motion.
For third down.
Blitz is on. Out over to the right.
And they caught it.
The quarterback just showed a lightning release on that pass.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
I'm very, 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 very sad.
The Chargers using motion. Fletcher gets the carry. Brown with the takedown at the 43. Ball on the 43-yard line. Flutie to throw it. Throws left.
Oh, we could have picked it off.
I've seen the defenders on that play.
Yeah, he's lucky the defender didn't come away with that pass.
Darn it. All right, 3rd and 12. We got to have a stop here.
Looking to throw it. Out over to the left.
Incomplete.
The intended receiver. He didn't even let it get to the receiver.
You know, he did what you taught to do. That's take
All
away
right,
the
now
ability
it's
for
time
the
for San
receiver to
Diego
catch
to
the ball.
punt the ball away.
He can't catch it when you knock it down.
Couch gets set. Back to pass.
Gotta throw it, or
With the
else I was
pass.
gonna get a safety.
Knocked away.
He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
I'm not surprised that that pass went incomplete. I don't think he could even see past that big old defensive lineman rushing him.
Okay, this time we're gonna run it.
Rhett tucks it away.
And the run does not work.
Riley stops the play in the backfield.
And we're getting penalized. For holding.
Number 76. Offense. The penalty is declined.
But they
That guy
declined the
just grabbed
penalty,
a
so
handful
it'll
of
be
jersey
3rd
on that
down.
play.
The offensive guy needed to stop him somehow.
Inside their own 20. Quick drop. Couch with
Throwing
the
it to
pass.
Morgan, and he caught it.
Brown makes the
He
stop
caught
at
it.
the 24. Tim Couch in there for the
excuse me.
completion.
He's got all the skills needed to be a
some water
top-rated
real quick.
quarterback in the NFL.
There we go. Got some water now. Let's go twin posts.
Couch sets up. Steps back.
I'll throw to
Passes
Dudley.
right. He dropped
Incomplete.
it. It looked like a simple catch, but he dropped it.
Any more of those, and he might find himself riding the bench.
Ball on their own 24. Blitz is coming.
Oh, jeez.
Johnson brings him down. at
And
the
I got
17.
sacked.
Let's see how they got to the quarterback on this one.
The defender just jumped the snap count. He was into the backfield before the blockers even knew what was going on.
The Browns can tie it up with 3.
Going
Couch
to
back
Dawson.
throw with the
And
pass.
it's incomplete.
Dawson
Drops it.
Yeah, if you drop those
And
third
one
down
of the
passes,
San Diego
you're going to
Chargers
have a
players
lonely
has
flight
been
home.
injured, so that'll stop the clock.
Today's paid attendance is 62,899.
I'm going to have to punt
The
the ball
Browns
away.
will punt it here.
return on that punt.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the San Diego Chargers ahead of the Cleveland Browns. 6-3. And we'll start the fourth quarter.
All right, so fourth quarter here. I'm down by 3, so I gotta figure something out.
Flutie sets up. Quick drop. Pass is left.
Oh, he's right there.
Was the intended receiver. He overthrows that pass.
He's got to be careful with throws like that. There's a good chance of hurting his receiver or throwing a pick.
Leslie, what can you tell us about the
And looks
extent
like
of that
Riley
injury?
Johnson, the San Diego Chargers,
Well, the
has a
trainers have told
dislocated
me that
finger
it's the
and he
type
will
of
be
injury
out
that
for the
will
rest
take
of the
some
game.
time to heal. Bad news for the team. Pat?
Thanks for the update, Leslie. We're glad it's not too serious. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Chargers up by 3.
Here's
Fletcher
Flutie.
tucks it away.
He's faking the
Brown
passing.
makes the stop at the 43.
And nothing.
The Chargers
All right.
will punt it here.
3 and out for the Chargers again. Excuse me. Now it's going to be out of bounds, out of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
All right, we're going to try and run the football more and see if we can try and break through this San Diego defense.
The rush is on. He gets the carry. Wiley with the takedown at the 23. 2nd and 7. Couch sets up. Steps back.
Throw to Johnson and it's caught.
Number 45 with the takedown at the 43. First and 10. He hands it off.
And then it's
Harrison with the tackle at
got
the
a few
49.
yards on that one.
Rodney Harrison was all over that play, right, John?
Yeah, he's a ball hawk and a playmaker.
Quick drop.
Had to get it out in a hurry. And Dawson caught it.
With the reception.
2 yards? Really? 2-yard pass? Frick.
The ball is right at midfield. Couch hands it
And
off.
fumble,
Sayal
and the
brings it
Chargers
down at
recover.
The 47.
Yeah, they were ready to jump on the ball.
We had a chance. We had a chance, and now we're
First
just
and
blowing
10.
that chance away. But then again, this is the Cleveland Browns. We choke at any point in time.
They're blitzing. Flutie hands it off. Ball at midfield. The Chargers up by 3.
Really, they're just gonna run down the clock. Really, really. Oh, now they call for the
Tucks
snap.
it away.
Might as well take it to the 2-minute warning. Might as well.
defense really bears down on third down.
2 minutes left. Flutie hands it off.
All right, we stopped them. And they have to punt.
Bennett awaits the snap.
Excuse me. Really, they're running down the clock again. Jeez, they really want to win this football game. And it's out of bounds, out of the end zone for a touchback. Alright, minute 16 to go, 80 yards down the field for a touchdown.
1st and 10. The Browns line up in the shotgun. He's looking to
Throwing
throw.
it to Johnson,
Throws left.
incomplete.
He throws a bullet.
Too
but
much.
falls incomplete.
That pass was thrown with so much velocity on it that the receiver never caught up with it.
Ball on their own 20. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Couch back to pass.
Gonna throw it to Quincy
With the pass.
Morgan, and he's got it.
Morgan with the reception. Ball on the 45-yard line. The Browns can tie it up with 3. Couch to throw
There's
it.
Quincy
Pass
Morgan
is
again.
right.
He's got it.
Morgan with the reception.
Excuse me. Holy crap. We can actually win this game. We can actually win it.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
30 seconds left. Oh, they're in a goal line stance.
Couch
Oh, they
hands
knew
it
that
off.
was happening. Okay, timeout.
Brings him down.
Timeout.
The
Can I
7.
call timeout, please?
Ball by the
And
offense.
Quincy Morgan is the player of the game.
Timeouts remaining.
Cool. This time we're going to try and pass it for the touchdown here.
Couch sets up.
Throwing
Looking
it
to
to
throw
Johnson,
it.
incomplete.
Johnson was the intended target. Couch fires a bullet, but nobody comes up with it.
A little less arm in the ball could have helped.
3rd and goal.
If we somehow do not get this,
Ball
we're
on
going
the
to go
7-yard
for the
line.
field goal and take it to overtime.
Fakes the
Dudley,
handoff.
he's wide open.
With
He's
the
wide
pass.
open.
The
Incomplete.
quarterback got it there.
Yeah, and the receiver
All
dropped
right, we
it.
got to go for the
He was
field
either
goal and
thinking
take it to
about the
overtime.
hit that was coming or the run after the pass. But you have to think about the catch first.
Excuse me.
He gets it
And the
off.
kick is up, and it is
The
good.
kicker gets all of that one. The offense hasn't been
All
very
right.
effective today.
Tied 6-6.
He gets it off. The Chargers start the drive from to 23. The Chargers using motion. He hands it off. Miller with the tackle at the 28.
Oh, great. One of my players is injured. Jameer Miller is injured. That's not good.
2nd and
jeez.
5. They're in the
Diego
offset
called
I
timeout.
formation.
Even though there was
The
a
Chargers
timeout
use
already.
motion. He gets the carry.
Oh, great. Really. And that's bringing us to
At the
overtime.
39. Looks like we'll be going into overtime.
And Chargers will call tails.
You have
And we
called
won the
tails.
toss. And we will decide to have the football first. So here's the rules of overtime in the pros.
What goal do you
So,
usually defend?
the first team to score a touchdown wins the game. If I were to kick a field goal, that gives San Diego a chance to score a touchdown or continue this game with a field goal.
He gets it
And
off.
basically, it's continuous overtime for 5 minutes. And basically, whoever scores first
They'll
and
start the drive
whoever
from
doesn't
the
score wins
21.
the football game. So say if I kicked a field goal,
Leslie, have
that
you heard
means San
anything
Diego
down
has
there?
a
The
chance
trainer gave
to
me some good news.
get a
Pat.
touchdown to win the
He's
game or
injured
kick a
himself,
field goal
but they
to
don't
extend the
expect him
game.
to be down for too long.
Thanks, Leslie. That's good.
And there's a fumble,
These
and
guys
luckily
will stand a
that
chance.
did not
They'll be
cause
able to bounce back quickly.
the end of the game
Number
right there, because
56
Jesus,
with the
we
tackle
know
at the 15.
how crap I am at overtime games. We all know how I'm crap. Basically, it ends in a turnover,
Couch
usually a
gets
pick
set.
6,
Rolling
and I'm
right.
getting sacked again. But if nobody scores any points at the end of the game, if it's still tied, it ends in a tie. So,
Back to throw.
yeah.
With the
Throw to
pass.
Dawson, even though that was
Dawson
not how I
with the
wanted to
reception.
do that. Still short, and now I have to punt the ball
Browns
away.
will punt it here.
Excuse me. It's going to be a fair catch for San Diego.
Dwight felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
Ball on their own 33.
So San Diego can win with a field goal or a touchdown on this drive.
Flutie to throw. With
Since
the
I did not
pass.
score.
McCrary is the intended target.
So yeah, basically if I scored a touchdown on the first possession, I would have won. But now, since I didn't score any points, San Diego has a chance to just score a touchdown or
Ball
a field
on
goal
their
to end
own
the game.
33. Back to throw. Flutie lets the
Oh
pass
boy.
fly.
Oh jeez.
Smith pulls him
Well,
down
that didn't
at
work
the
out very
43.
well.
Flutie makes a quality throw there.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
Ball on the 43-yard line. Fletcher, the lone setback. He tucks it away. Abdullah with the takedown at the 38.
Running plays don't always have to be for long games. It allows the offense to control the clock and keep the defense on the field.
Ball on the 38-yard line. Fletcher with the carry. Smith with the takedown at the 33.
A good mix of run plays and pass plays is important. It helps you keep the other team honest out there.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The defense really bears down on third
Pick it!
down.
Oh,
Flutie throws it to the middle.
dude had a chance to pick it, but he didn't
He's a
see it.
veteran player that becomes more dangerous the longer a play takes. If the play breaks down, then he's going to make something
looks like
positive
they're gonna try
happen
and take
about
the easy way
90%
out
of the
here.
time.
A field goal to win the game.
He gets
Kick
it
is
off.
up, and they
The
got
kick
it.
Splits the upright. The
San
Chargers
Diego
have
wins
it
in
front.
overtime using only field goals.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score: San Diego 9, Cleveland 6. This is Pat Summerall
And the
John
Chargers
Madden
remain
saying goodbye
undefeated
for EA Sports.
with Doug Flutie. San Diego Chargers, most sacks in the game. What a freaking surprise. Doug Flutie. Now, I'm just going to repeat it. I'm just going to repeat what I said. Doug Flutie. Doug Flutie. Excuse me, but again, Doug Flutie beat me. So, total of 168 yards offense, you know, just 2 penalties for 25 yards. Freaking crazy. Tim Couch, 228 passing yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Ugh. Now, obviously, running game wasn't that good. Quincy Morgan, 129 yards, 5 receptions. Jawan Dawson, 4 receptions, 79 yards. Kevin Johnson, 1 reception, 20 yards. Yeah, this game sucked. It sucked. Excuse me. But yeah, it sucked. Excuse me. Simulate the rest of the week. And oh look, it's Browns at the Bengals next. But before that, let's take a look at the standings. And I forgot to look at the players of the week for last week. So did I also forget week 3? I don't think I forgot week 3. Nah, I didn't forget week 3. Yeah. So for week 4, Kurt Warner was the NFL Offensive Player of the Week, and NFL Defensive Player of the Week was John Lynch. And of course, Mark Brunell was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week for week 4, and then Junior So was the Defensive Player of the Week for the AFC. In the NFC, Kurt Warner and John Lynch. Of course. Now, week 5's NFL Players of the Week. Brian Greasy and Buchanan. Then Ray Lewis was Defensive Player of the Week for the AFC. Excuse me. And then Offensive Player of the Week for the NFC, Horn. So yeah, I sucked. Now it's time to look at the standings so far. So right now, AFC East, Colts still leading the AFC East division. Jaguars and Ravens are now in a two-way tie for first. We slipped down to third. In the AFC West, the Chargers lead the AFC West and remain unbeaten. And right now, it's a two-way tie between the Redskins and the Giants for the NFC East. And the Buccaneers suffer their first loss of the season, but they're still the leader in the cannot speak. They're still the leader in the NFC Central, and the Rams still lead the NFC West. Now for the playoff picture, we are still in 6th, which means we still have a shot at the playoffs. Although the Broncos and the Titans and the Raiders are kind of, trying to get that playoff spot away from us. So yeah, it's going to be really difficult here to try and remain in the playoff picture. Then you got Rams, Buccaneers, Redskins, 49ers, Falcons, and Giants as your top 6. So yeah, a lot of stuff happening here. But yeah, that's 2 straight losses after 2 straight 2 straight losses after 3 straight victories. Ugh. But we got the Bengals next, and we're gonna play the Bengals in the next episode. So with that, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching this brand new episode of Madden NFL 2002. If you enjoyed it, smack a like on it, subscribe if you're new to this channel, check out my other videos I've uploaded on my channel. And I shall see you guys next time for more Madden NFL 2002. So with that, I'll see you guys later.